Alright, so you somehow have made it further in the game and you want to beat Dodongo's Cavern, the second dungeon, and get the Goron's Ruby. Well, let me show you how to do it. Do remember that there's a few prerequisites. Note this is the second dungeon. You must have already beaten the first dungeon, got the Quakir's Emerald, and also you've gotten Zelda's Lullaby. I have some videos to show you how to beat those too, so go check those out if you're not sure how to do that. Alright, now moving on with this. What you do is you go to Kakariko Village, it's already pointed out to you from Impa, and you make your way up to the guard. So there's a nice guard here, also a prick, and they're not going to let you through unless you show them some kind of signature for, you know, you have proof from Zelda. So that's when you show where Zelda's letter. Or him. Or prick. I'll just leave it, the gender is going to be prick. That makes the most sense for these guards. Okay, that person just laughed at me right there. But do note, your one job in life is to stand here and guard a gate to not let everyone through. I mean, I'm just saying, I think I'm a little higher ranked than you, and you're an adult, I'm just a little kid, so. Big thing to note here, they're going to recommend getting a better shield, the Hylian shield, before you go up the mountain, because the Deku shield might burn. Just watch the video a little later and you'll see what's going on there. So we're going to Death Mountain, you have to make your way all the way up this long, winding trail. Make sure you get trucked by the rolling Goron. With that, you have made it into Goron City. And what you're going to do is similar to what happened to the Deku Tree. You're going to want to commit suicide and jump all the way down to the bottom. Nice roll though, Link. And now you're going to get to this door. You can play Zelda's Lullaby when you get to this door. And you're going to find your pal Darunina. I forget how to pronounce his name. This is also why I'm a little bit of an ass. Because if you're here at this stage, you will not have what you need. You need to do this now. Now, to actually get further in this level and get further to Dodongo's Cavern, you need to get a song all the way back in the Quakir Forest. So make your way back there. A nice little trick, you can just quit and restart, and Link will respawn in this house inside the forest itself. Pretty convenient. When you do that, you have to make your way to the Lost Woods. It's just over here. Here's a map of how to get through the Lost Woods. It's simple enough. Oh yeah, here's the biggest hurdle in the Lost Woods. He's back. Big tip, if you're about to go through one of the doorways and you happen to hear music, that means it's the way to go. That's usually the tactic on how to get through the woods if you don't know where you're going. So you gotta make your way through the Sacred Meadow Forest, and make a few friends along the way. So you make it all this distance just to run to Saria again. Now, if you're asking yourself, couldn't Saria just be back at her house in a more convenient location? She could, but instead she's kinda rude and hiding all the way out here in the forest. Come to think of it, how'd she get past all the bad guys? That's a good question. Saria got past a lot of enemies. With all this said and done, you will get Saria's song. This will help you progress further through Death Mountain. So there's a neat little trick right here. If you happen to go to the graveyard, and make sure it's nighttime, what you have to do is just run right up behind this one grave. You pull it back. Make sure there's no, like, there's usually, like, a kid walking around, he's a little bit of an ass. He makes sure you can't pull the grave, but if you do it without him there, you can come down here, and there's this treasure chest. What's inside the chest? But a Hylian shield. All free for the taking. It's probably a trick most people know, but it costs like 80 rubies at the bazaar. It's free here, so. Did you enjoy that little 20-minute errand for no reason at all? Yeah, it's a real pain in the ass. But now, you can go forward and play this guy the song. There we go. Playing goddamn songs in this controller is, it's gonna be the end of me. It's gonna be the end of me. With all that dancing done, you get the Goron's Bracelet, and now you can pick up bomb flowers. It's great. With your newfound Goron Bracelet, you can play a little bit of bomb skiball. It's a very fun activity. You just grab this bomb, and you go for the hole. No, you throw it. There, much better. Kablamo. With that explosion, we are now into the second dungeon in the game, Dodongo's Cavern. Here is where the real video begins. It's very important the first thing you do in this dungeon is understand the boundaries of it. So what I like to do is run Link to the Law for a little bit, just so he knows that it is burning and will kill him if he happens to go into it. Like most dungeons, you're going to have to find your way to get the special items in the game, like the map and all that shit. It's over here on the left side. You just gotta get these bomb flowers and blow up these set targets. There you go. Already making some great progress in the dungeon. To make progress in the dungeon, you actually gotta go to the right side, go over to one of these statues, push them into this blue switch, and then you can move forward to the next segment. You ever had a skirmish with a lizard man before? We will in this dungeon. You have to fight 2 of them, and for some reason they come at you one at a time. So just go and beat the crap out of them whenever they pop over to you. I'm over here now, pal. Now I'm over here. Now I'm back over here. Now I'm over here. I wonder if we can do a chest bump in the middle of the air. No, we jump through each other. Can you give me some hearts? I really hate this beeping sound. Fuck you. Anything? You got anything from me, pal? Nothing? This room's also pretty easy. You just run around with the Olympic torch, light everything, and there you go. You're gonna go to the next part of the game. That wasn't so hard, was it? Boy, that poor guy had no idea what was coming for him. You just do a little bit of that, though, you can get another chest, and that's where the compass is. We're on the left side of the dungeon now, if you're wondering. Who's ready for 4th of July? I am. The final room you gotta worry about on the left side of the dungeon, you just find the one statue that does not actually move and has a ladder behind it. Pull them out of the way, press the button, move on to the next segment of the dungeon, back to the right side. I know I just edited a lot of this out. This dungeon's flying by. There's really absolutely no point to having to learn how to beat the dungeon. It kind of beats itself. It's that basic of a dungeon. Fucking Ganondorf should be ashamed of all the obstacles he put into this shit. They're pathetic. Okay, that one got me. Then you gotta throw and try to get this to land on the ledge. This will take me a few tries. She got it pretty quickly. There's an easy puzzle. Dead Cruz's minions once again basically beat themselves again. They're not really that much of a threat. Okay, all you do is Z target, you press A when they land, then you shield, and then you press A again, and you beat them. That's it. That's all there is to them. The first place where you fought them, they're just down below. I don't know, I just found it kind of cool, you can see that. And also, if you happen to fall off, you know, you go back to that spot of the dungeon, which would be a real shame, and I'd cry if I did that. Easier puzzle. Okay, before we proceed further, we're gonna get ourselves a very naughty little toy up here. Who has fond memories of playing with bombs as a kid? Probably no one, because if you play with them as a kid, they probably blew yourself up and you're dead now. But, if you do, this is where you find the bomb bag. This switch is very important. It now raises the pillar all the way up to the 2nd floor, so you can come up here wherever you want, and if you happen to fall off by accident, it's no biggie. Let me ask everyone, what's your favorite Yu-Gi-Oh card?
The Red Eyes Black Dragon!
Because if so, then I have the puzzle for you. Put the bombs inside the dude's eyes, and they'll turn red, and doing so will lower the mouth, and you can enter in. Feels like more the skull of a dinosaur rather than dragon, but yeah, it's details. Maneuver your way around the rooms back here, and you'll eventually find your way to this part, where you can push this block onto this switch, and you can get to the boss's lair. If you're wondering, the boss's dungeon, his name is King Dodongo. He's a really big dinosaur who's gonna breathe fire on your sorry ass Link. Or excuse me, butt room. Bombs.
Chocolatey tasting
Bombs.
part of this balanced breakfast with 10 important vitamins and minerals.
Being cuckoo sure has its ups and downs.
Did you hear that? It's all a part of a healthy breakfast. Hope you enjoy your portions. Now bring it on, bitch. We can take him head on. We did actually get damage. I was kind of surprised by that. Hey, no, I'm this direction. Okay, I'll go meet you on the east side. Let's try this again. Yeah, he doesn't hit me when I just roll right through him. Amazing how that works. Hook, line, and sinker. That was about as fast as the Queen Goma fight. There you have it. Dodongo's Cavern is beaten. You're gonna get your ass kicked by Dariuna. He's gonna give you the ruby, or excuse me, the Goron's ruby. And that is how you beat Dodongo's Cavern in Ocarina of Time.